Let's talk defensive driving. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving into defensive driving, a topic that's crucial for keeping our car insurance premiums low. We've all been there, stuck in traffic, late for something important, and suddenly it's like everyone else on the road forgot how to drive. Join me as I put my driving skills to the test and see if I can master these 5 crucial defensive driving techniques to keep myself safe on the road. You know, the kind of driving where you're not just thinking about yourself, but about the other lunatics. I mean, lovely people sharing the road with you. Defensive driving is a set of skills that can greatly enhance road safety, not just for yourself, but for others on the road as well. By mastering these techniques, you can significantly reduce the risk of accidents and near misses. So buckle up, put your phone away, unless you're watching this on your dashboard screen, and let's get ready to drive defensively. All right, first up, we're talking about following distances. Now, I know what you're thinking, this is basic stuff, right? And you'd be right, it is basic. But you know what else is basic? Breathing, and people forget to do that sometimes too, so let's refresh. The general rule of thumb is to leave at least a 3-second gap between you and the car in front of you. I know 3 seconds can feel like an eternity when you're itching to get past that guy with the bumper stickers from every national park he's ever vaguely driven near, but trust me, it's worth it. Think of it this way. Those 3 seconds could be the difference between tapping your brakes and rear-ending the poor soul who had to slam theirs on because a squirrel decided to have an existential crisis in the middle of the road. Plus, let's be real, nobody looks cool tailgating. You're not in a Fast and Furious movie. This is real life with real consequences. Even with the best of intentions, it takes time to register that the car in front of you is slowing down, process that information, and actually hit the brakes. Those 3 seconds, they give you that precious time to react and hopefully avoid a fender bender or worse. So do yourself a favor, give yourself some space, and save the adrenaline rush for something more fun like, I don't know, a roller coaster. Okay, next up, we're talking about scanning the road ahead. And no, I don't mean scrolling through your Instagram feed while stuck at a red light. This is about being aware of your surroundings, like really aware. Think of it as being the star of your own car commercial, but instead of looking effortlessly cool, you're laser focused on not hitting anything. This involves constantly scanning the road as far as your vision reaches for potential hazards, such as potholes, pedestrians, and other vehicles. By staying alert and aware, you can anticipate potential dangers and take steps to avoid them. You want to be scanning the whole scene. The road in front of you, the sidewalks, the cars in the other lanes, even that rogue shopping cart someone abandoned in the parking lot 3 weeks ago. And speaking of other vehicles, let's talk about those drivers who seem to think their turn signals are optional extras. You know the ones, they're in the lane next to you, suddenly they decide they need to be in your lane and BAM! No warning, just a near-death experience. By keeping your eyes moving and scanning the road ahead, you're giving yourself the best chance of spotting potential hazards before they become real problems. It's like having a sixth sense, only it's just good old-fashioned paying attention. All right, now that we've mastered the art of not tailgating and scanning the road like a hawk eyeing its prey, let's talk about anticipation. And no, I'm not talking about the excitement you feel when you're about to dig into a really good burger. I'm talking about anticipating potential hazards on the road. This involves thinking ahead and anticipating potential dangers, such as a pedestrian stepping out into the road or a car cutting you off. By staying one step ahead of the game, you can avoid potential accidents and stay safe on the road. Think of it like this: you're playing a game of chess. Except instead of chess pieces, you're dealing with 2-ton metal boxes hurtling down the road at potentially lethal speeds. You've got to be thinking a few moves ahead, anticipating what other drivers might do, and planning your own moves accordingly. For example, you're approaching a crosswalk and you see someone waiting to cross. Now, the logical part of your brain might assume that they're going to wait for the little walk sign to light up before stepping onto the road. But remember, we're not dealing with logic here, we're dealing with humans. That pedestrian might be so engrossed in their phone that they don't even see your car coming. Okay, let's talk speed. And no, I don't mean the exhilarating but probably illegal kind. I'm talking about managing your speed because as fun as it might seem to pretend you're in a car chase scene, real life doesn't come with a stunt coordinator and a team of paramedics standing by. This involves adjusting your speed to suit the road conditions, weather, and other factors. By driving at a safe and reasonable speed, you can reduce your stopping distance and stay in control of your vehicle. Never drive faster than you can see. Now, I know what you're thinking. Speed limits are just suggestions, right? Wrong. They're there for a reason, and that reason is not to stop you from having fun. It's to keep you and everyone else on the road safe. Think about it. The faster you're going, the longer it's going to take you to stop. And in an emergency situation, those extra few feet could mean the difference between a near miss and a full-blown accident. So when the skies open up or the snowflakes start falling, do yourself a favor and slow down. And finally, the most important defensive driving technique of all, staying calm and patient. Now, I know this is easier said than done, especially when you're stuck in traffic and the person in the car next to you is singing along to their music at a volume that could rival a rock concert. This involves managing your emotions and staying focused on the road, even in the face of aggressive or reckless drivers. By staying calm and patient, you can avoid getting caught up in road rage and stay safe on the road. We've all been there. That moment when another driver cuts you off, slams on their brakes, or does something equally infuriating. It's easy to let your emotions get the better of you, to honk your horn, flash your lights, maybe even mutter a few choice words under your breath. But here's the thing. Road rage doesn't solve anything. In fact, it usually makes things worse. Instead, take a deep breath, count to 10, and remind yourself that it's not worth getting worked up over. Well, there you have it, folks. My take on 5 crucial defensive driving techniques that just might save your life, or at least your sanity, on the road. To recap, the 5 defensive driving techniques we discussed today are maintaining a safe following distance, scanning the road ahead, anticipating potential hazards, managing your speed, and staying calm and patient. By incorporating these techniques into your daily driving routine, you can significantly reduce your risk of accidents and stay safe on the road. Remember, driving isn't just about getting from point A to point B. It's about being responsible, being aware, and being considerate of everyone else who's out there on the road with you. Thanks for watching, and I'd love to hear about your own defensive driving experiences in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos on safe driving habits and tips. We'll catch you another day. Ciao.